Hi, I'm Terry from Waconda Boats here in Republican City, Nebraska. We're also in Glen, Kansas. We're excited to show you a brand new 2027. This is the 2075 Pro V. So they made some changes on the Pro V this year. I'll try to point out this is a sold unit as well. And he loaded it up with all the good stuff, so we'll kind of point that out as we go through the boat as well. But the Pro V is known as their tournament series. That's their top of the line, all designed for the fishermen in mind. So that's their tournament series 2075 Pro V. It's going to come standard with this diamond plate fender, custom bunk trailer. It's going to come with your load guides, mag wheels, and spare tire. We always opt in the ladder here to get in and out of the boat very easy, the bow trailer steps. He opted with max horsepower, and that's the 300 Pro XS. That's going to come with a Tempest prop. Most guys getting this boat will also do the 15 Pro kicker, and that's a nice EFI kicker. It's perfect for trolling. It's got a nice 4-step ladder as well for getting in and out of the boat for any kind of water sports. Also, just to point out our rigging, this is the transducers we did here. The smaller one here, he did Humminbird. So with the Humminbird, a lot of times you want to run this smaller one too. It's called the high-speed transducer. That way it'll read better at higher speeds. Where if you just did the main mega side imaging, it a lot of times won't pick up the bottom very well to show your depth above about 10 mile an hour. So that's how we rig them. We always put them on a board, so that way if we ever need to adjust these, move them or replace them, whatever the case, we're not putting any holes in the boat. I think that pretty well covers the outside. We'll hop inside here. So now that I'm inside the boat, I always like to start at the back and work forward. You can see the back casting deck here has got a lot of space on it and plenty of room to fish a couple guys if you wanted to. Your pedestal seats will move up here on either side of the motor. And then of course it comes standard here with the ski tow pylon that's factory installed. And of course you got these jump seats on both sides. I'll flip them up real quick. So it's a really comfortable way to seat extra people if you're on the go. And then of course here in the center is your main live well. And that's a really nice live well. That's the Prolong 2 removable divider, nice big live well. You have some storage here in the center and a couple cup holders, little slots here for your tools like your cutters and your pliers and things like that. And underneath these jump seats, I always point out too, you got a lot of storage here on this side anyway. And then over here, this is actually where the power steering pump's housed. You got a little storage in there as well. You got some main battery switches on and off in here. Now your cranking battery and your house battery, he runs 2 of those. I'm not going to open it because I'll have to unsnap this flooring, but they actually store in this compartment down here, so it's just nice and out of the way, so it's not taking up storage anywhere else in the boat. He opted for the sport top as well. Most guys do anymore on these boats. You don't have to get it, but we have it up right now. When you're not using it, it actually stows nice and out of the way underneath the jump seats here. And this here is called the snap-in marine mat. And it's just a nice comfortable flooring and it's easy to take in and out. It snaps right in place if you needed to take it out to clean it or whatever the case may be. This is an option here called the weatherboard aqua traction, I believe it is. Just kind of a nice padded deal that sticks down on the top of the gunnel. Be easier on your feet. It won't get near as hot. Here on the port side, you have a nice lockable compartment here. You can put whatever you want here, but it'll hold extra rods if you want. It pretty much goes the length of the gunnel. And then over on the starboard side, this is actually a really good tackle storage. If you can fit these 3700 series Plano tackle boxes in here, or you can just use it for whatever you want. He put a marine band radio on here, so this is the antenna for that. And so this is kind of a different way to install them, and it's just nice and out of the way. See here, what am I missing? There is some on-the-go rod tube storage here too. If you're just got your buddies with you and you're going from A to B, you can poke your rod tips down here in these tubes and lay them along the side here, and they're not going to get stepped on that way. Nice handy way to put your rods when you're going from one spot to the other. Now the consoles on these have been totally redesigned, and they did a great job. Everything is in this digital screen now. That includes all your gauges. You can actually touch screen it to run your switches like your bilge pump and things like that. Or you've also got a manual button here too. If you don't want to touch the screen, you can utilize it over here as well. This is the marine band radio and where we installed it for them. A lot of guys do these, a lot of guys don't. It's just a matter of whether you're fishing up in Canada and some of them bigger lakes where they don't have cell service. He ran two 12-inch Humminbird Explorer 12s on the dash. A lot of guys run 2 on the dash on these. So we got them on ram mounts here. So you got some versatility there to move them a little bit. And those were nice touchscreen units. This here is called the iTroll, and that's just wired straight to the kicker motor. And it's just a way more precise way to control your speed, your idle speed when you're pulling lures, crankbaits. Of course, you still have your under console drawers, and you can actually use that as tackle storage too if you want. You got a little pull-out ruler here too to measure your fish. Over on the port side, you do have cell phone chargers too on both sides of these. Both sides will have that. Got a nice lockable glove box, quite a little bit of room in there, storage. Another pull-out drawer. And then here's your main rod box. And I think that holds 15 rods. So big, a lot of rod storage in this thing. And the trolling motor battery is actually housed down clear below that. So everywhere on this boat there's no wasted space. I always like to point that out. Here's another compartment here, another drawer that pulls out. And the Pro Vs, they're known for their big open casting deck as well. So you got tons of room up here to cast off the front. You have an insulated cooler on one side here. That's insulated. You can run ice in there, use that as a cooler. And then on the other side is your bow live well. So you have a nice big good sized live well for a bow live well on this too. So you get 2 live well, or yeah, front and back live well. Then you get a lot of lockable storage here too. Big open compartments here. Everything's extra dry on this model too. They have a nice weather stripping on all their compartments on the bow. He opted for a third 12-inch screen up here in the front, and that's hooking up to the trolling motor's transducer. Everything's linked also, by the way, so everything can talk to each other on either screen. And then he's also running what's called the Mega Live. It's Hummingbird's version of their live scope, live imaging. This is called the Brew City pull. And so it just turns really easy, and when you want to pick up and go, you just turn it and lock it in place. Really handy pull system. So that's what that is there. Quick detach if you want to take it clear off. Again, up here in the front, you have some spots for more tools, cutters, pliers, etc. Another lockable compartment up here. This is the Tarova Quest he's running here. Very nice, newer Minn Kota trolling motor. Really good option on that. I don't think I missed any. There's some more rod tube storage over here as well. When you're going from A to B, they call this the on-the-go rod tubes, so you can hold 3 of them in here. I think that pretty much covers everything. If I missed anything, you have any questions at all, you can contact us on our website, wacondaboats.com. Our emails are on there and our phone numbers are on there. I'm Terry. Thanks for watching.